Here we go, and this one is going to knock your socks off. So if you're dating a married woman who is separated in the Philippines, you really don't want to miss this, especially if you guys are looking at getting an annulment in the future. So be sure to stay with me here. But just quickly, if you want an endless supply of information, tips and resources around having or being in a relationship with a Filipina, then be sure to subscribe to the channel and press the bell notification for all future videos. We currently have well over 600 videos in our various playlists, so be sure to check them out. Now, I don't need to point out the obvious and say that there's no laws for divorce in the Philippines, unless of course your Filipino was married under Muslim or Sharia law. But for most, divorce in the Philippines is not possible if your Filipina was previously married in the Philippines. So what is a Filipina to do if her marriage is broken down and she wants to move forward with her life? Of course, she may want to find another man to share her life with, as that is only natural. But in order to do this, the only option for many Filipinas is to get an annulment. Now, annulments cost several thousands of dollars, and that's US dollars. And for many Filipinas, that's a cost they simply can't afford. So in essence, many Filipinas are stuck in a sense that they can't move forward with another man. Sure, she can find a boyfriend, but she can never marry him, and then there's the issues of adultery laws in the Philippines for the woman and concubinage laws for the man, which we won't go into here as I try and stay out of politics in the Philippines on this channel. But suffice to say that there can be hefty prison sentences imposed for adultery and concubinage. So this leads me into what I call the Hidden Filipina scam, which some married and separated Filipinas are doing in order for her to get her annulment. And I do say Hidden Filipina scam because she won't come out and make it public knowledge, especially to an unsuspecting foreign guy, that she's using him to fund her annulment. So what she does is that she'll go online and find an older foreign man who may be an easy target because he's lonely. She'll play up to him, and very soon she'll try and speed this relationship along so she can easily convince him to pay for an annulment so that they can be together forever. In her mind, she knows as soon as the annulment goes through that she'll leave him and proceed to go on with her new life without the guy who funded her future. Now, of course, not all married Filipinas will do this, but one would be blind not to see how this, to many Filipinas, would be an attractive option, because the other alternative is to remain married to a man they no longer love or have any future with, and this is not seen as a good future. So these Filipinas know that several thousands of dollars for an older man is not a lot of money for him to hand over, and in fact, many guys do it just about every day. And the guy believes blindly that he's in a true relationship with this Filipina, and so he wants her to be free to be with him into the future. Sometimes when one wants something so badly, and in this case that is the chance of love or companionship and not to be lonely any longer, they can miss all the signs or red flags. Let's just call it blind love or infatuation. In a Filipina's mind, doing this is justified because she thinks that the man can afford to lose $4, $5, or even $6,000 with no worries. Many have the illusion that all foreign guys are rich, and that's because they never get to see our own struggles in life. And she fails to consider what this man may have been through in his life, where he could have recently been made a widower, and how the Filipina's actions here could be devastating to his confidence, self-belief, and mental and physical health. It really can be a rather cruel game to play in order to get what she wants. Now, I know there may be many really good and decent married and separated Filipinas out there looking for a foreign guy for genuine reasons. But one must know of all the possibilities when you choose to date a married Filipina. Some may be okay to get the annulment and live a happy life together, but sadly for others, soon after the annulment comes through, the Filipina will be gone. So that's why I say if you're looking to start dating a Filipina, then play it a little safer and look for a single woman who has never been married or has already had an annulment or is a widow. That way you avoid any concern or suspicion around her real intent, and certainly dating a single Filipina will create less stress and headaches for you as you go forward with the relationship. And just on that guys, for anyone looking to find a good Filipina, be sure to check out my pinned comment to the Philippines' #1 dating site for your success. As I always say, play it smart and do your research. Learn about the various scams and red flags, and most of all, take your time to get to know her and meet her in person before sending her any type of money. If you combine these things along with a single Filipina, then you're certainly on your way to a wonderful relationship. If you're looking for more information and tips around other Filipina love scams, then this playlist on screen now covers it all. So be sure to check it out, and I'll see you in the next video.